What's good, folks? It's IMMORTAL here with a new Warframe video, coming at you with a new discussion topic on abilities. I'll go into detail a bit more, but this is another discussion topic. If you haven't seen my previous one, it was about the ability Eclipse and how it needs to be fixed because it's just broken in a bad way. But after looking at the recent AMAs on Reddit, I think it might not be on their list on things to fix for a while. But let's pray. Hopefully DE does something and has a look at it, because good lord, it's not great. Anyway, before we start the video, I want to ask you guys something. How long have you been playing Warframe? And what is the one thing on your favorite Warframe that you wish DE would have explained to you correctly in terms of their abilities or just how they function?
Just comment down below, because I don't want to be the only one. Please, we're a community, right?
Anyway, speaking of abilities, there are a lot of abilities that are not explained properly in Warframe. I'll show you. Here we have Volt. Come here. Come a bit closer.
Yay!
That's a bit too close. Back up a little bit. All right. And now we look on the side. Here we have Electric Shield. Let's read what it says. Volt deploys an electric shield that blocks projectiles. Okay, but then we read what it actually does. Drain, that's the energy cost. Duration, how long it lasts. It can go for a long time, if you know what I mean. And it says extra damage. Now, an average Warframe player would come up and say, extra damage? Does that mean if I cast my shield, it does electric damage? No, unfortunately not. It means if you cast your shield, whatever shots that you shoot through the shield will gain electric damage. However, it doesn't put electric damage onto your weapon, but it scales with your weapon. Wait, that wasn't written in the ability card? Well, you're absolutely right. So, we cast the shield, shoot through the shield. Oh, look, an electric proc. Oh, that's interesting, but it's not guaranteed. It's not. It scales with your weapon status chance as well. Huh. So if I put more shields, do I get more electric damage? Yes, you do. Wait, but that wasn't written as well. Oh, that you're absolutely right. Of course it's not written here. You have to go into the tips menu to figure that out. Tip number 1, cast shock on priority target. Okay, that's not about the shield. Cast shock on affected, that's not the shield. Electric shield increases critical damage of weapons fired. Wait, what? But it says electric damage here, but now it says critical damage? How much critical damage? You have to figure it out. But shouldn't it be written here? Well, too bad. It's not written here. So we had to go through 4 tips just to see that the shields give you crit damage? What else does it say about the shields? Cast and shoot through multiple electric shields to stack electrical damage. Oh, hey, we found about the electric damage thing. Yeah, well, yeah. 5 tips in. Okay. That's pretty much obvious. We could have figured that one out. I don't know why that was a tip. Weapons with toxin, cold, or heat damage create combined elements with the electric damage from electric shields. Well, let's add more toxin just to increase the status chance. We have 25% status chance, so multi-shot. Okay. Clearly when we shoot through the shields, we're going to get corrosive, right? Wait, why is it only toxin? It's electric and toxin. Shouldn't it combine to corrosive? Wait, maybe maybe it has to do with a different type of weapon. Maybe projectile weapons. All right, here we have a projectile weapon. Why was it still toxin? It's still toxin and electric. Hold up, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a beam weapon, right? Well, let's use the Ignis. It's a beam weapon, right? It has heat. We're still getting heat and they're separated. They're 2 separate elements. Wait, hold up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's read this again. Weapons with toxin, cold, or heat damage create combined elements with the electric damage from electric shields. Why is this a tip and it doesn't even do what it says it does? DDE? But why? This is not the only ability that's poorly described or explained. For those who don't know, electric shields give you a 200% critical damage. multiplying your modded crit damage, which is pretty damn good. And unfortunately, it doesn't combine with the elements on your guns, but it just gives you another instance of electric damage. Now let's go to another ability. Here we have Equinox. Everybody knows what Equinox does, right? If you don't, well, she's the only Warframe that can have multiple abilities by switching between two forms, night and day. Night is a defensive loadout, while day is more offensive and in your face, about to kill you, alright, and hurt you very badly. I mean, some might enjoy that, but whatever. Let's look at Metamorphosis. This allows you to switch between the two. Alright, let's read what it says. Switches forms. Okay, great. Temporarily gaining bonus shields and armor in night. Okay, bonus damage and speed in day form. Okay. Let's see the little multipliers. Okay, we know what it drains, the duration. Okay, damage multiplier. Okay, now we have a full strength build. Now this damage multiplier that you get from Metamorphosis. Ooh, we have 1.84 times. That's pretty good, right? It's a weapon damage multiplier. So you mean like Eclipse? Wait, why do you have this and Eclipse? Well, let me tell you. It's a base damage multiplier. So you mean like Serration, Hornet Strike, Point Blank? Exactly. Base damage multiplier. I noticed you didn't say Point Strike. How come? Because it only works for guns. Why wasn't it written there? Clearly that should be explained in the tips, right? Sure. No. Wait, so it's a base damage multiplier only for guns, but it's not explained in the tips? You're absolutely right. What does Eclipse do? Let's read what Eclipse does. Okay. Standing in light, Mirage deals heavy damage, while in shadows, make Mirage difficult to track and even harder to hurt. Okay, let's read the multipliers. Maybe that will explain more. Okay. Drain and duration, the usual. Okay. Damage increase, 505%. Damage increase to what? And here it says damage reduction. While in shadow, meaning she gets damage reduction. Okay. Damage increase. Okay, maybe heavy damage. Does mean she does more damage with explosive weaponry or what? No. Eclipse is just a weapon damage multiplier. Oh, so you mean it's like Metamorphosis? No. What do you mean? No. It multiplies all the damage that your weapon will deal. Wait, is this multiplied after you're modded? Yes. What makes it different from Roar? Let's have a look at Roar. Grants all nearby Warframes increased damage for a short duration. What damage? It just says damage increase again, but this one is way lower damage than Eclipse. But wait. This damage multiplier is different from Eclipse, but it kind of works the same.
What the hell?
Let me explain. It also multiplies your weapon damage, but it also multiplies ability damage, but it's not a weapon damage multiplier like Eclipse. Okay, bro, you're just confusing me right now. What are you trying to say? I'm saying Roar is pretty much this mod right here. So if they're the same multiplier, if I have a faction mod and Roar, they're additive to each other? Absolutely. Roar is a universal damage multiplier. Functions like a faction mod and also multiplies your ability damage. However, Eclipse is a weapon damage multiplier, meaning it multiplies the damage of all your weapons, including exalted weapons, since they're considered as weapons, but it doesn't affect your abilities. Meaning Miasma from Saren, Discharge from Volt, or even Mirage's Explosive Ledger Domain, yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay, I know of another multiplier. All right, Chroma has a damage multiplier, right? When health takes hit, weapon damage increase. So this is pretty much like Eclipse, right? No. Is it like Roar then? No. So why is it written as damage increase percentage? And when we go to Equinox and look at Metamorphosis, it's written as a multiplier state. It's confusing. You want to know what else Vex armor is similar to? This is also a base damage multiplier, but it's also written in a multiplier state. So you're saying there's a lot of abilities in Warframe that are poorly explained and are really confusing, and most times they don't make sense unless someone explains it to the players or they have to go to the wiki to figure it out? Yes, that's absolutely right. And most of the times, the tips don't even explain the abilities properly. But aren't the tips there to help you understand the abilities? Absolutely right. All of these Warframes have one or two of those abilities just poorly explained, and you never know what it actually does until you dig through the tips. And even if you dig through the tips, it's not going to give you the information that you want, or it's not even going to give you the information that you're supposed to know. So please, DE, try to elaborate more on your ability cards. For the love of God. It doesn't have to be a wall of text, just the important details. and section it off. How about here's a nice interesting tip that you can do. Get to the ability, you can click on the ability. Once you click on the ability, there'll be a section with the tips on the important keynotes of how the ability functions or how to even maximize it. That would be so nice to know and so nice to have. Just a few quality of life things that can help improve our gameplay flow, especially understanding how things work. I'm hovering over Toxic Lash right now because holy hell, it is a busted ability. Even in their recent AMA, Pablo did say Saren is pretty hard to balance because, well, one of her most busted abilities is Toxic Lash. If you want to know more, I have a bunch of Saren videos. Just go check them out. So yeah, every single Warframe that you see here will have one or two abilities. You have to dig through the tips, the wiki. It's just so much convolutedness. Is that a word? I don't know. I'm making it a word right now. Convolutedness, just to figure out how Warframe works. One of the ones that actually made me mauled live on stream was just Volt. Someone asked me, hey, how does Volt shields work? I said, just go read the ability. And boy, was I so stupid in saying that, because I haven't looked at Volt's ability cards in a long time because, you know, let's be honest, my most used Warframe and I just know his kit. So I just said, go read the ability card. And he says, but it doesn't say much. I looked at the ability card and oh boy, he was right. It doesn't say much. Do people know that if you cast one on your shields, you can electrify them and stuns enemies for a brief moment if they try to go past the shields? I don't know if that's even mentioned in the tips. I didn't even see. But yeah, that's a thing. That's why I asked earlier to comment down below how long you've been playing Warframe and what is the one thing about your favorite Warframe that just was poorly explained or not even explained at all that you had to find out on videos or go digging around the wiki, or someone just came up and said, hey, did you know you can do this? And you're like,
What the hell?
anyway. That has been it from this video. If you did enjoy it and learn something, please feel free to leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Warframe content, streams, and so much more. Do refer to the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.